Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So today will most likely be unless something goes horribly wrong, it's going to be the last stream for SoulSet, because we just have a few endings to get into. So yeah. We need Yvonne's normal ending, Empress's normal ending, and Shear's normal ending, and then hopefully whatever this is will occur. Hello, Drag. Yes. Yes, hopefully we don't run into content I would rather not be streaming. How are you? Why is my preview not working? Okay. I also think that, yep, the game has decided not to... Or rather, OBS has decided it doesn't want to work. Let's just... Have I seen the Race Across the London video that Scott put out yesterday? I started watching it and then I had to come set up stream. So I haven't finished it now. Why is this not working? Right, just a second. Right. I think we're functioning. We're not functioning. Why are you not playing ball today, OBS? You just really do not like this game, huh? Okay. Maybe we're good? Right. So, I believe this is the closest Yvonne save I have to the split point with the normal ending. So, hey, we're working now. Excellent. So this, I believe, is back when we were talking with Ishin, which only happened during this route, didn't it? I checked the guide very quickly. But also the next save I have has the Soul Stone in it, so that's definitely not the right save. So, are you talking to me? That was in fact it. Mariko, can you hear me? Yvonne is totally cute. didn't even realize I was there. Yeah, that is in fact what I picked. Right. That's one of the things I liked about you. There we go. There we go. This, I believe, is the one. Basically between friendship and romance. So, Yvonne, you're a true friend. We'd both be saying it. Yes. I'm happy to hear you feel that way, Mariko. And I can say the same thing about you. Despite your whole dark aura thing, you're a great person, and I couldn't be more thankful that you decided to pair up with me. I'm happy I got to meet you. So, thank you for everything. Don't thank me quite yet, Yvonne. We still need to get out of here alive. Well, even if we don't, I wanted you to know what I think and how I feel about you. Don't go all pessimistic on me now. Come on, let's get some sleep. And tomorrow, we're finding a way out of here. Sounds good to me. Yes, that was a very obvious friendship or romance choice. I think they're all relatively obvious. But I'm not sure. Although I guess not quite that obvious, because Shira's was what? Kiss or hug? Yvonne? She has me in her death grip again, doesn't she? But now that I know I can trust her, I don't mind it as much anymore. It's a fault of hers I can get used to. Shear? Ooh. What you looking at Fiat for? There we go. We have the Soul Stone. Don't worry about anything, Mr. Apris. Just concentrate on getting some rest. Also, this stream is probably going to be fairly short, finishing up these things, I imagine. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Yep. Wait. Maybe this is not the correct thing. I care about you too, Yvonne. Oh, nope, there we go. It's just slight changes, I guess. What are we talking about? Yes. Theothor! What was going on? Do you ever feel like there was? It's been on my mind ever since we found you, honestly. I was actually reluctant to get too involved with Yvonne because of that very reason. You say some curious things. Well, this is something I'll leave up to you to remember on your own. Meaning that I'm not planning to make this easy for you. You'll have to figure things out for yourself, Mariko. Typical, Theothor. If you remember that much, then you already remember a lot. Also... Oh no, wait, we are skip available now. There we go. Yes. Yvonne, Apris, Mariko, friendship team up. There we go. This whole situation took our friendship away. Nope. Skip. Nope. Would it be okay if we still stayed friends? Aren't we already? Thank you. You know what? I may as well just go through this and not skip. I would actually like to go back home and see how my grandpa is doing. You'd like to go back? I suppose that's understandable. But since you're both in a difficult situation right now, until we manage to figure out what to do, I'd like to stay with you if that's okay. You'd like to help us? You helped me first, remember? The least I can do is return the favor. Seriously, Yvonne, you're too kind. I appreciate it. So, first we take care of our demon and curse problems, and then we pay your grandpa a visit. Sounds like a plan? That would be lovely. What do you say, Apris? We'll see. There we go. Yvonne, normal end. There is no clues in this part of the route. Yeah, I think the skipping is based... I mean, I don't actually... To be fair, I don't actually know how it works. But I assume there's sort of a flag that gets activated for each line of dialogue. To allow you to skip it once you've seen it the first time. And then I guess in this case, the occasional line that's like, is this romance, is this friendship? Insert this line here. Right, okay. So that is Yvonne's. So the next one I want to do is Apris. What Apris things do we have? I don't think those were good Apris ones. I think this one. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, we're gonna go load something else, but... There we go! Yep! That looks like the correct choice to me. I am happy that past me saved this. And if we have nothing, we speedrun from the start. That is true, but we shouldn't have nothing because I was getting more and more spammy with the saves as we went through. So, not in the romantic way, don't worry. Why should I worry? It was written all over your face, Apris. We haven't known each other that long, but from what I can tell, you seem like the kind of person who'd like to keep everyone at a distance. Because of your whole demon problem, you're probably worried that if someone got too close to you, you'd hurt them. Who would have thought? You actually figured me out quite well. So, don't worry. I'm not about to make this complicated for you. I enjoy your company, and I wouldn't want to lose you under any circumstances, though. You know, your stubbornness reminds me somewhat of my sister. Right. You have a sister. Had. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. That demon of yours mentioned her to me too. She did? What did she say exactly? That it's your and your sister's fault that she's inside of you? Well, she wasn't lying. So, we're gonna learn about why Varen is here, are we? It's not something I'm proud of. My sister and I, we had an abusive father we didn't know how to deal with. When you're young and inexperienced, playing around with the arcane somehow seems like such a good idea, doesn't it? Looking back on my encounter with Fearthor, I can't even argue with that. So, by all the luck in the world, we managed to summon a demon. We didn't have the first idea of how to deal with what we'd conjured. Our father got killed. My sister got killed. And I ended up with a freeloader inside of my head. And that's the kind of good it did. So, Apris got possessed and killed his own family. Why does that sound familiar? Nobody can blame him for being paranoid in regard to his problem, considering. If I could ever turn back time and fix something in my life, it would be this. How old were you when this happened? I don't know. I can't seem to remember. But I think I was somewhere in my teenage years. Just how long has that demon been possessing you? A while now, from what I remember. If it's been with you that long and you're still alive, you must have found some ways of coping with it. We need to either make you remember what it was or figure it out anew. Beside that, I don't mind being your second long-lost older sister. It feels odd hearing you say that. But it's definitely something I could get used to. Thanks for everything, Mariko. Don't mention it. Before the end credits roll, we still need to get out of here alive, though. Ah, we're family now. Hey, Apris. Let's skip this section. Oh, nope, we don't have much skipping. Ah yes, naps. Do you plan to sit on the floor again? Just lay down. Before you fall asleep, there's something I wanted to tell you. Are we about to have another serious conversation? I actually managed to remember some things involving us. From outside the barrier, I mean. Wait, really? So we knew each other before? I think we met on board a train. Nobody wanted to sit with me in the compartment I was in. People could tell something was wrong with me. But you came in and sat next to me unfazed. That does sound like something I would do, doesn't it? I'm not sure how our conversation started, but I remember you telling me you were looking for a bodyguard, since you wanted to make a trip up into the mountains we were about to pass. I figured I could use the money, so I agreed to accompany you. I think we met Yvonne somewhere up on that mountain too. Wait, so the three of us... Yvonne needs to hear this. I'm sure she'll be happy to know. Of course, it didn't take long before I started getting suspicious of your intentions. How so? You could hold your ground just fine on your own. It seemed to me you had no use for a bodyguard. You were always able to deal with all kinds of danger on your own. Once I called you out on it, you told me the truth. You knew I was possessed from the very start, and you offered to help me with my demon problem in exchange for the same thing. For the same thing? I was supposed to help you fight off a demon of your own. You don't mean... Though it seems that yours is outside of the barrier, not in here. And it seems to be possessing someone else. But if it really is after you for some reason... So... Wait. Yvonne, you and I, the three of us came here looking for a way to get that demon out of you? That's what these vague memories seem to be telling me, at least. And while we were here, the barrier went up, and we forgot why we came here to begin with? Is that right? I'm feeling I'm still missing something. How does Fearpaw fit into all of this? Were those memories of him totally unrelated? What are Marco, Shearer, and Shear doing here with us then? I have no idea. I don't seem to remember anything about any of them. Huh. Well, I still can't seem to remember anything relevant to this whole situation. Maybe all of it will start making more sense at some point later on. Either way, it's reassuring to know we aren't complete strangers, you and I. Sorry, I can't remember anything about you. Is that even something to be sorry for? You can't help it. I suppose. Well, I kept you up long enough. Get some sleep, Mariko. I'll do that. Thanks for everything, Apris. I'm glad I decided to pair up with you. Yeah, so am I. I'm interrupting anything, but we have a situation on our hands. Come down to the library. Appress? I'm here. And I'm just as confused as you are. Let's see what's up then. Hello Brian, how are you doing? Did you have a good nap at least? Definitely better than the last one. Though I still feel exhausted. I guess I didn't get to sleep long. I could have skipped that entire section, but we're just gonna work with these endings, because otherwise this is probably gonna end up real short, right? What's happening? And did you manage to figure out how that soul stone is supposed to work? Oh, we did, but that may not be our biggest worry right now. Mr. Marco just remembered something. Did he now? And that something is... our time inside of the barrier is up. What? Did he just... We assumed that it's our first time in here. Well, great news, it's not. Well, not for you, Marco. Holy shit, are you saying we're about to die in here just like that? You stuffed my face with that meat till my stomach exploded from it. You do have some kind of plan for this, don't you? You seem to be giving me a lot of credit when it comes to figuring stuff out. Yes, because she knows that you know what's going on, Marco. You seem to know more than we do so naturally. If you want my opinion, the Soul Stone is currently our only hope. Whether it'll work or not, though, that depends on Mariko and Apris. What do you mean? We figured out how the stone can help us with dissolving the barrier. But it requires 2 people to use it. The trust between those 2 people is the deciding factor in whether it will work or not. Trust? What? Well, trust or affection, really. It's a bit more complicated than that, but speaking in simpler terms. Okay, time out. I see you're starting to be horribly vague. Explain to us how this stupid stone works as if you were explaining it to a 5-year-old. Alright then. I'll try. Miss Mariko, Mr. Apris, would you mind if I used you as an example? I guess? Nothing bad is going to happen, I promise. First of all, you need to be close to each other. Take the soul stone in one of your hands. Both of you need to be touching it at the same time. Like this? Yes. Once you close your eyes and concentrate on the stone's energy, it will start to activate. Yeah, we always get used to this as an example, don't we, Drag? You both need to be doing it at the same time for it to work. Okay. You should be able to tell once the stone starts to resonate. She's right. I can feel it pulsing. It's such an odd yet warm sensation. Oh dear. You already closed your eyes, didn't you? Now, whatever you do, don't open them. Why don't I like the sound of that? Yvonne, did we just put this whole thing into motion? It shouldn't have happened so quickly. I'm sorry. I thought it would be safe to do this. Why did I have the feeling something like this would happen? Wow, you guys are practically glowing. We are? Yvonne, what now? Well, so basically, the stone is going to merge you into one entity. What? It won't be permanent though, so don't worry. It's the trust that Yvonne mentioned earlier that determines how long you'll be able to stay in such a state. Once the stone stops working, you'll return to the way you are right now. What kind of messed up witchcraft is this? How do you guys know all this? I know it from experience. I'm not sure about Yvonne though. Wait, seriously? Also, it's your affinity for one another that determines which one of you is going to become the vessel. The vessel? In simpler terms, if Mr. Apris likes Miss Mariko more than Miss Mariko likes Mr. Apris, Miss Mariko will become the vessel. If both us and Apris have another soul, how many souls can you merge into one entity? Briefly. I have a feeling we had this question last time. If only it was so easy as combining us both into one and forcing Varen out. If only. And if Miss Mariko likes Mr. Apris more than Mr. Apris likes Miss Mariko, Mr. Apris will become the vessel. My brain is already starting to hurt. What she's saying is, the stone sees the person who cares more as the submissive one. Hello, Nick. It's going fine. We covered Yvonne's normal ending already, and we're working on Apris's. And I'm just not skipping things because if I skip things, the stream's going to be real short. But yeah, Drag, we don't want to force Ishin out. That's true. Being the asshole in the relationship pays off. Letting your feelings dominate you, whether you want it or not, makes you the weaker one. Oh, wait, so this stone is pretty much a better indicator to one's feelings than an actual confession? If you like someone and it turns out the person you like gets swallowed up by the stone in the process, it means they like you back even more, right? Even if you might want to deny it all you like, the stone knows better. Something like that. Okay, but even if we do manage to merge, how does this help us get the barrier down? Once you activate the stone, it'll create a burst of energy. That burst of energy alone should be enough to make the barrier fall apart. It's that easy? It's that easy, yes. But don't forget the barrier is just one of our problems. The demon waiting for us outside of it is the greater threat. Mariko, Apris, I don't know how much you trust and care for one another. But once you become one with the stone's help, not only will your strength multiply, but the stone itself will also give you a boost in power. Once that happens, you might be powerful enough to stand up against a demon. All we can really do is hope you'll be able to stay in that kind of form long enough to actually kill it. I'm fine with the killing part in all of this, at least. I'm not surprised. So, what do you say, Apris? Are we doing this? Or are you scared that I might find out something you don't want me to know? Speak for yourself, Mariko. Let's kick some demon ass. And theme. Skip. Oop! We actually went into actual skip. Oh well. Because it skipped the ending credits very fast. It's fine. Right. Well, we managed to get out of the barrier in one piece. Any plans for what you want to do now? And I'm not planning to leave your side until you fulfill your promise. My promise? I agreed to serve as your bodyguard in exchange for getting that demon out of me, didn't I? Ah, speaking of promises and other inconvenient conditions. I don't know if you're aware, but Mariko has a nasty curse placed on her. She mastered a spell that was keeping her safe from it. Unless she remembers or learns it anew, she'll end up dead in the next few days. What? Are you serious? There's no need to panic. I happen to know that spell. You actually learned it from me, Mariko. But it might take you some time to learn to use it again. I'm terribly sorry for ruining the mood, but I'm afraid you'll be dependent on me for a while yet. How long is that going to take? That depends on Mariko's skill. On her ability to remember, I suppose. Well, if it can't be helped. That being said, we don't have to stay here in the mansion while we get that settled. I was actually entertaining the idea of traveling with you. Traveling together. Ah, Pris, you have a little rat problem you'd like to get fixed, don't you? I happen to have a vague idea where we should look for something that could maybe help you with that. Wait, how do you know about that? Like I already said, I listened in on some of the things that were happening inside of the barrier. Yeah, you did, didn't you, Theodore? Yvonne, a recently to tell her about what Actress remembered. Well, we're already on the topic of travelling together. Would you mind if I accompanied you as well? My, we're starting to have quite the group here. Well, it can't be helped either way. And I guess I don't mind. What about you, Mariko? Yeah, sounds fun. This sounds like a fun idea. I'm looking forward to it. After being stuck in this mansion, a change of scenery sounds nice. And I'd love to see more of the outside world, especially when I remember so little of it. Yvonne didn't give me any reasons to be wary of her, so I don't mind her accompanying us. Also, I have a few questions I'd like for Theodore to answer. You guys going on a trip? There's still room for a few more people. I think I'll pass. I need to get back home. What about you, Silver? Once again, which of them is actually called Silver? I mean, seriously. Or did they just swap their names around all the time? I'll be going back home as well. Pity! Well then, let's make a stop by your tavern first. I believe there's something that I owe you. Huh? Wait, you're actually... Why the surprise? Did you think I wouldn't keep my word? You two know each other? Oh, it was but a chance meeting. We're not that close yet. Hey, I remember now. You're that guy I mistook for a chick back in the tavern a while back. You never change, do you, Shearer? Hey, stop trying to sound so friendly with me. Just because Shear brought you home with her doesn't make me automatically trust you. It's actually the opposite. Shear never brought any shady guys home, so what the hell is the deal with you? What's the deal with me, indeed? Oh, I just hate the cryptic ones. So, it's going to be the four of us, huh? Yvonne, Theothor, Apris and I. Apris? Hungry? Now that you mention it. Let's go fix you up something then. Press normal and you look a shovel. No clues here. I mean, we know that because we've had all the clues. Okay, Shear. Let's go check. Nope, we want saves that are back here, I think. Maybe this one? No, this is about murdering someone. Okay, how far off the thing that I actually need is this? Please, guide. Just to check I'm not on the wrong end of things. Okay. Yeah, this one will do. it's close enough. Whoop. Nope. Okay. So, who are we talking about here? Is it Marco? There we go. I wasn't serious with the flirting, no. I'm not planning to get between you two. I could see that my advances were affecting you, and I decided to use that in order to get to the bottom of this. Sorry if that's disappointing. But all in all, you like Theothor, don't you? I never said that. I can cheer you on with this, Shear. You misunderstand. I may be attracted to that man, but the sole idea of meeting him again scares me to no end. It's just... I know that it's not going to end well. And yet, you're intrigued. Once we manage to get out of here, I'm going to talk to him about this. What? I won't let him hurt you, Shear. And if it turns out he's just toying around with you and makes nothing of this, well, we'll think of something. Deals are just deals. I'm sure something else can be arranged in that regard. What? Are you planning to sleep with him in my stead? I didn't say that. Shear, calm down. Let's approach this rationally. Rationally, you say? This will be up to you, all right? Thanks. That's actually reassuring. So, cheer up. Besides, I'm sure Shira will protect you all the same. She'd be the first to use violence against Viathor if she found out about this, I'm sure. Hey, you two! I'm not interrupting, am I? Any reason for interrupting our fun times, Shira? Oh boy, you're not even denying it. I wanted to have a word with you, Mariko, in private. What is this about? It won't take long. Don't worry about me. Go hear Shira out. Marco wanted to see you. It's urgent. Wait, I thought... Just go see him. He's in our bedroom. I'm not sure what's going on. But I've got to be careful about what I say around him. Ah yes, because Shear told us things. Should I skip the Marco section? Nah. Hey, how are you feeling? Shira said you wanted to see me? I did. Come over here. What are you doing? I'm recasting a spell for you. It needs to be constantly active on your claw to keep you alive. What? Hold still. How do you... It's a long story. One I don't have the heart nor the strength to explain right now. Tell me, Mariko, how are Shear and you getting along? What does it matter to you? Well, it matters to me, since a lot of things might depend on it. And judging by your behavior, I'm guessing she told you something. What if she did? I won't let you hurt her, Marco. Keep in mind you're currently the bedridden one in this room. I can see casting that spell took a toll on you to boot. Easy there, violence is prohibited in this room. I thought she stayed outside. Did Marco manage to wrap you around his little finger, Shearer? What? Hey, give me some credit here, will you? If you knew what he did. Is there something we need to talk about? Probably. Either way, I'm aware of a couple of things. Is the fact that he was blackmailing your sister one of them? Yeah. So she knows. And you're letting this slide? No offense, Mariko, but I believe it's you who's missing the bigger picture here, not me. What? Look, Marco is struggling to even sit up straight in his current condition. Despite that, he went out of his way to cast that spell for you just now. Try to appreciate that at least. He's not the bad guy here. Or at least he's not that bad of a guy. He had his reasons for doing the things he did. I'll be by the door. Any sounds of carnage and I'm back here kicking someone's ass with no questions asked. Shearer, I would hope there would be one question, and that would be, whose ass needs kicking? But I guess you'd go straight for mine on the basis the other person here is better, and I guess that's fair. We clear. Shear told me that you're connected to Fearthor somehow. Not in the way you probably think. In what way then? Where is he right now? I don't know. He brought me here, and then he left. Liar. It's interesting doing these routes after having done the truants that give us the info, huh? He brought you here? Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? Do you miss him? I believe Shear does, actually. Shear does? I think he messed with her mind a bit too much. I'd like to have a word with him regarding that. Tell Shear that her sister is safe with me. I never intended to hurt her to begin with. I just needed her to cooperate for a bit, that's all. So, my hunch was right. I'll be taking your word for that, Marco. Keep in mind that if anything bad happens to Shearer, I'll be kicking your ass myself. Yes, ma'am. Now, get better. You don't look so great. Yeah, it's definitely not the best of my days. I think the worst is over by now. Who knows? Maybe Yvonne's herbs actually helped. Yeah, but they're not going to help with that, are they, Marco? Marco? Did you just... Oh, shit! What was that weird light? What's happening? My time inside of the barrier is up. What? You serious? The fuck did you say? What are we supposed to do now? The only thing we can do, if you want to try saving me. The question is whether you actually want to take that kind of risk. You mean... even if we do dissolve the barrier, we'll just get rid of one of our problems. The demon might kill us, you mean? Shear? I heard you shouting. Well, that's because... Listen, you. I don't know what your relationship with Fearthought is, and right now I don't really care. I hate you. I hate you for all the things you two made Shearer and I go through. If it were up to me, I'd leave you to rot in here. Aren't you forgetting that you're equally at fault in this? Shear, if you didn't break into this mansion in the first place, neither you nor Shearer would be here right now. I know that! Which is why, despite everything, I don't want you to die. I'm not that kind of person. What do we do to save you? Shearer, could you get my pouch? Wait, if you're about to tell me... You had the stone all along? Honestly, for a moment back there, I wondered if you wouldn't search me over. That was such a close call. You mean back in the hidden corridor? Either way, that stone is our fastest ticket to getting out of here. It lets two people merge together, creating a single more powerful entity for a set amount of time. Merge together? You mentioned this to me before. The trick here is, the stronger the bond between those two people, the longer they can remain in such a state. All we need to hope for is that the chosen pair can last long enough to defeat the demon outside of the barrier. I see. Mariko and Shear, you're currently the most fitting pair for the task. Why them? Because Mariko is the most powerful person out of all of us in here. Not counting myself, of course. Yeah, you're so powerful you can barely stand on your own 2 feet. Are you sure this whole thing is just temporary? Positive. You'll go back to the way you are right now once the time is up. And I can tell you that from experience. Does that mean you've merged with someone like this before? I have. That's why I know the basics of how this whole thing works. Who was it? Your first girlfriend? Jealous? It's a legit question. Damn, shut up! And if the stone stops working before we kill that demon? I mean, the most important thing for the Soul Stone is trust, right? It doesn't necessarily depend on the on what sort of a relationship the people have. Well, as long as it's not an antagonistic or neutral one, I guess. You trust me, don't you, Shear? Yes, I trust you. Then I'm fine with this. Let's take the risk. Oh, you mean for which body gets control? Ah, it's definitely, from what we learned, it is affection-based. Whatever kind of affection. And I think power just sort of gets combined anyway. It probably doesn't matter which person is more powerful. Giving this whole thing a try beats staying here and waiting for a miracle to happen. Besides, if we don't, Marco's going to die. Didn't you just say you wanted to save him? All right. If you are fine with it, Mariko, then so am I. Marco, what do we need to do? Place the stone in your hand. Both of you need to be touching it at the same time. Like this. Once you close your eyes and concentrate on the stone's energy, it will start to activate. You both need to be doing it at the same time for it to work. Okay. The stone will start to resonate shortly. You should be able to tell. He's right, I can feel it pulsing. It's such an odd yet warm sensation. Wow, you guys are practically glowing. Once you activate the stone, it will create a burst of energy. The burst of energy alone should be enough to make the barrier fall apart. And after that, well, it's pretty much sink or swim. Just open your eyes whenever you're ready. Wait, is it even safe for us to be in the same room when they do this? Shouldn't we go hide somewhere? I don't think that really matters. But I suppose we could do that, just to be on the safe side. Good luck to you two. Are you ready, Cher? I think so. Just a little nervous. Don't worry. I'm sure we can do this. Come on. On 3, 2, 1. And let's just listen to the ending theme for the probably last time. Unless the other two routes have ending themes, that's true. But it might not be the same ending theme. Mariko? Are you alright? Cher? We're outside. Did we do it? I think so. I can't seem to remember much, but when we merged, it was such a wonderful feeling. I can't seem to remember anything. Is something wrong? I was wondering if Theodore would be somewhere around here, but Seems that he's not. Why does that feel out of place to me, though? Because this is the only route. Well, outside of Marco's true end, where he decides to remain Marco, right? You thought he'd be waiting for us outside? Well, you said he came here together with you, and he didn't seem to be inside with us, so... If you managed to leave the barrier somehow, it would have just been a few seconds of waiting for him. Or could it be that Theothor is still stuck inside of the mansion somewhere? Did we miss something? You did it, guys! Congrats! The barrier is gone? Mr. Empress, the barrier is gone! I heard you the first time. You don't have to shout. Looks like Marco's plan worked then. Where is he? Wait, you're right. Where did he go? I'm pretty sure he was here just a minute ago. I know that in Shear's true end, Marco went off with Shearer, right? Is that actually going to happen in the normal end? I'm not sure. You think he went back inside? Grateful little... The least he could do is thank you for saving his sorry ass. Mr. Marco doesn't seem to be in the mansion anywhere. Where did he go? Seriously, did he just bail on us the moment the bubble popped? I am so mad right now. There are things I still want to ask him. Shear, help me look for the ungrateful asshole. Somehow, I get the feeling this is the last we'll see of him. Oh no, nope, he's Theothor. I guess there is only one other ending in which he's not Theothor. Congratulations, you two. That was quite the performance. Theothor, you're here. I've been waiting for you outside of the barrier. Well, I wanted to end up inside of it together with everyone else, but it seems even I can make mistakes. Wait, you were waiting outside? I didn't see you when I came to. Maybe that's because you were at the other side. Was I? Either way, I heard the story. Theothor, I'm stealing Shear from you. Are you now? And what am I going to get in return? A challenge. She likes you, you know. At least invite her to dinner first. Unless your plan was to use her and then just disappear from her life all along. I won't let you toy with her in such a way, Theothor. She deserves better. Either you put in a bit of effort... No, sorry. Either you put a bit of effort into it or drop it. You say some curious things. Mariko, there's something... Oh. Long time no see, Silver. Did you miss me? I believe there's a debt that needs paying off. Fearthor. I'm talking about the tavern. Did your mind wander into inappropriate places already? I mean, Silver is definitely the name that Shear gave to Fearthor. For sure. But why is it also the name that Shearer gave to us in the end? Maybe we'll never find out. Wait, you're actually... Why the surprise? Did you think I wouldn't keep my word? I expected anything from you after you used me as a shield. Used you as a shield? Don't play dumb with me. From what I recall, you pushed me away when the demon attacked me. What? You took that blow for me, Shear. Don't you remember? What are you saying? You were the one who yanked me toward you without a second thought. That's certainly not how I remember it. Could it be different realities? What? Oh, nothing. Where are you going? Is that all you have to say for yourself? Hey! I remember you. You're that guy I mistook for a chick back in the tavern a while back. You never change, do you, Shearer? Hey, stop trying to sound so friendly with me. Just because Shear brought you home with her doesn't make me automatically trust you. It's actually the opposite. Shear never brought any shady guys home, so what the hell is the deal with you? What's the deal with me, indeed? Oh, I just hate the cryptic ones. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, but I hope I did at least. I hope Fearthor takes my words to heart and ends up being kind enough to her. Doubt it, Mariko. I wish Shear the best of luck. As for me, well, I've got things to remember. I might as well stay here until I do. Shear normal end, go. Alright. Ending gallery. No! Okay, what am I supposed to do? How do I get whatever that is? Right. Okay. We've done that one, we've done that one. This one. It's more endings off of the secret route we'd already done. So the question is, what saves do I have? this one looks like it might be it. There we go. This is the one. Yes, the Marco True route, basically. It's got more endings. And we will get to them once I've gone and got myself another drink. I will be right back. And I'm back. But yes, it seems that, I mean, when we did this, we did sort of forgive him. But the answer is don't. You honestly expect me to forgive you for this? Hey, let me get this straight. You killed my mother. You burned down my house. Ishin died because of you. And you screwed me for almost 50 years without me knowing about any of this? And now you want me to forgive you? If you want to put it that way. I can't believe you. Well, there is one good thing that came out of this whole ordeal. Your memory loss made you more passionate about life again. It's a nice change, seeing you getting so worked up over anything. What do you mean? You might not remember, but over the years, you became really emotionally frigid, Mariko. In some situations, you became even worse than Theothor himself. So in a way, this might actually be a fitting end for the both of you. Wait, where are you going? This is something you and Theothor should come to terms with. I have nothing to do with this. I don't want to have anything to do with this. Marco? If you'd like to grant me one final wish before I disappear, then please, Marco, kill that asshole. God knows he deserves it. Sorry, Shira. I'll need to have that back. Hey! Open the goddamn door! Fearthor. My. That's so many embarrassing things. It almost makes me want to puke. All the things Marco said, they were true, weren't they? Who knows? Fearthor, stop playing dumb with me, damn it! They were true. I killed your mother, and then I used you in all kinds of possible ways. And honestly, I regret saving your sorry ass after you stuffed your fingers in places they didn't belong. Let go of me! If I didn't stay inside of that barrier looking for a goddamn cure for you, perhaps things wouldn't have ended up like this. All of this is your fault, Mariko. Oh, shit! Don't blame me for the mistakes you made, you bastard! Which of us got stabbed? Shit! Did I actually... Sorry, I keep having to mute because I want to cough. I know I lied about my claw not being that sharp. But to think it would actually slit a throat open like this. Oh! Eek! Yeah, that's sharp. I remember now. I remember how we got here. Why we got here, all the things that led up till this very moment. Curse on my hand and the spell that kept it frozen. Not only that, I also remember how Fearthor and I killed almost every single person that came to this mansion looking for a quick coin. How we buried those poor fools in the courtyards, joking that one day we might make use of them. Fearthor, you might have been a self-centered, selfish bastard. But there are things I would like to thank you for. You did teach me some useful things after all. Oh, are we gonna take on that demon with a zombie army? The answer to that question is yes. As necromancers, we were feared by many. And I have every intention to make that demon whore tremble before me. Demon or no, she's still possessing a mortal human. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Everything has its limits. She's out to get me? Well, she can try. Two can play this game. Mariko. Hello there, love. It's about time you joined me. Isn't all of this getting to your head, Mariko? Overconfidence will get you into trouble. You always were the voice of reason, weren't you? Not this time, Ishin. This time, we're doing this my way. Mariko's true end. Da-da-dum. There are no clues to be found in Mariko's true route. Just more endings than we expected. Let's go back to the gallery. Finally! Is that also the last CG we needed? Good question. The answer to that question does appear, in fact, to be yes. So, consult the guide, consult the guide. Okay. Right. We want this one, I think. Shira, let's take Mako upstairs. How about you help me out here? Isn't that what we chose anyway? I'm not entirely sure how this is different to what we already did. But we start with that. I'm just going to go with the order the guide says. And you had your reasons. Did I mess something up earlier on, maybe? I think I need a different save. The question is, do I even have one? Okay, I think we need to speedrun. I don't think it matters what we do here. So I'm just going to take basically the first options. Because what we specifically need is to do this. And that gets us on the right route anyway. Right. Take him upstairs. Help me out. You had your reasons. No, that doesn't seem to be the choice I'm supposed to be getting. Okay. Right. Apparently, we need to go and jump back into Fearthor's route. This one. Cut that shit out, Fearthor. I don't want to do this game. So yeah, there is something locking us out of the last ending. And it is, unfortunately, this option. Unfortunately for us, personally. Do I even want that last ending? Yeah, I think we... I think we have to agree to the threesome with Marco. And I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, we are. We're definitely going to speedrun it. All right. You mean like we did with Verens, right? All right. I can't deny being curious. But you're the one asking him this. I'm not about to make a fool of myself. That can certainly be arranged. For a moment there, I thought he was joking. This is so going to end well. The hell do you want? You're attracted to me, aren't you? We are not having this conversation. Oh, don't be such a spoil sport. I actually feel the same way. It's such an intriguing emotion. I'm not sure what I want to do more, kiss you or strangle you. Damn it, Pietro. Well, the feeling is mutual. But I'd appreciate if you did neither. What are you so afraid of? You'll like it. Yeah, no, Pietro. We're just gonna start ignoring you now. No. We will, probably shortly. This might be our one and only chance to ever give it a try. Just knew you'd bring this up. You know what the difference between us is? You have nothing to lose, while I have everything to lose. I can't afford to risk trusting you. Even if I'd let you blindfold me and tie me up however you wanted. Even then. I've already seen you doing things that defied all logic, and I don't want any repeats of that. Do tell. I've seen you slit her throat 8 times by now. I've had enough of that, thank you. Yeah, Marco doesn't want it to go the way that we don't want it to go either, so that's fine. This is safe. Maybe. So, my tactic worked. You're still dying, old man. The only thing that changed is that I'll be slightly less traumatized once all of this is over, one way or another. What are the odds? Slim. don't. Theathor? What's wrong with your hand? An accident. Did you know we have a second demon inside of the barrier? What? Congratulations, man. We're pretty much inside of a time bomb. This whole situation is just laughable. Now be so kind and go to hell already. I suppose I'll do that. Oh, and by the way, I burned the book. Why am I not surprised? You just have to be a selfish asshole till the very end. You know me better than anyone else. My offer still stands in case you change your mind. Slow clap, Theathor. Oh well, it was worth a try. I'm surprised you pulled that off with a straight face. Though I'm even more surprised how well Marco took that kind of request to begin with. See? The brat understands. I'm just not meant to understand what the deal with you two is, am I? It's complicated. Right. There's one last thing I'd like to know more about. Why is the demon even after us, Theathor? Well, that's a bit of a long story. But the short version is, someone was young and stupid, and we've seen this part before. Skippy, skip, skip. Okay, safe. Marco said no, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, so now we're just gonna speed run our way through. And hopefully we should have unlocked an option that will take us to the very final ending. The very, very, very final ending. Check it. Take him upstairs. Help me out here, Shara. There we go. We can finally 100% the game. Yes, I believe so. We are one achievement short, so yes. As it turns out, you only have to have one steamy scene to 100%. Thanks for helping me out, Shira. Did you just kiss me? Yeah, Marco. Oi. It was just a small peck on the cheek, Shira. It's my way of showing gratitude. You don't have to get so worked up over it. That's it! I'm erasing this whole conversation from my memory. Do you really kiss people just to thank them? Of course not. But now that Shira's gone, I can also thank you the way I wanted to. Is something wrong? Just wondering and trying to get used to your current hair and eye color. Oh. I'm guessing it wore off. No harm done, just let me skip. Do. Options. Theories. All of them. Okay. You had your reasons. Da-da-dan! The final necessary choice. To appear, anyway. That will take us down the relevant route. Marco, do you like Shira? Because honestly, I don't blame you. Shira's great. Still my favorite. Should I ask why you're bringing this up now? Come on, I only gave her a peck on the cheek. I'm serious. I want you to be honest with me. Well, she's fun to be with. I ask because back in one of the timelines, Fiathor brought up something interesting. He said that there's been something we've been meaning to try out since forever, but we've never found the right person for it. You mean the time when he approached me asking if... Wait, you'd like to drag Shira to bed with us? It's just an idea. If you'd like to entertain that kind of idea, I would have nothing against it. You're not Fiathor, so I wouldn't have to worry about my life being in constant danger while I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'd be more worried about Shira's approach to something like this, though. I have a feeling it would take a miracle to convince her that this is something to even consider. It is a bad idea. I don't want that scene. Thank you very much. I'm gonna save in case this is the wrong option to choose. Point taken. This is already a bad idea. Forget I even brought this up. Well, it was fun to ponder while it lasted. This is probably going to be the wrong option. And not send us down the last ending. No, it is not going to send us down the last ending. Darn it! I take back what I said. We are going to have to go in dangerous directions. Well, it wouldn't hurt to ask. Worst case scenario, she'll simply say no. And label us as some kind of perverts. Not that I care. Well, you guys are perverts. no doubts about that anymore. Shearer? Have you been eavesdropping? What do you think? That I was about to ignore the answers this guy has to give? So, what do you say, Shearer? Perverts! Both of you! Let me talk to her. Damn you guys! Now I'm thinking about it. Thinking about that? Wait, are you talking about... Look, even if I was intrigued with the idea, because I kind of am, damn it, there's... You don't know something about me? Given that I remember lots of timelines right now, probably do. Are you worried Marco might mind? I'm aware of your secret, Shearer. How? This is so unfair. You told me about it yourself, you know. Okay. There's only one correct way of doing this. Big news, I'm a dude. What? You've been hitting on a dude all along, dude. How do you feel about that? Still eager to bang me? Shearer? She's actually scared of rejection, isn't she? By being aggressive and in someone's face like this, she makes it seem like it's not that big of a deal to her. But I know better. In reality, she's really nervous about this. Really? You're a guy? That's what I just said. I know this is going to take a while to sink in properly. You still in shock? Why the hell are you blushing? I wouldn't mind. What? I mean, Theothor's never been with another man before. But that doesn't mean he never was intrigued with the idea. I wouldn't mind giving it a try. I don't like either of these options. Guide says, don't forget that I'm also here. Which one is the lesser of two evils? Probably the one that wasn't in the guide, right? How could we forget? You guys really are perverts. Did I say something wrong? I think Shearer's just embarrassed. We'll need to approach this whole topic more carefully with her. Serious question time. Do you guys even, like me? Or are you just approaching this as a curious one-time thing? Because I'm not really one for one-night stands. I would get emotionally involved whether I wanted to or not. If something like that would be a problem, then we can drop this whole topic as it is. I believe you misunderstood me back there. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. This isn't just a whim to try out something new. You surprised me. Would be weird if I didn't, considering. But I think both Mariko and I care about you more than you think. I can get behind that. Okay, at this point, it's no use denying it anymore. I did remember some really weird things in the meantime. And I think I kind of do like you guys, both of you. I do like that the final ending does involve Shearer, given Shearer is my favourite. I actually liked Mariko from the very start. With you, it took a while to get used to. But something about you always intrigued me too. Look, I've never been in a normal relationship before, let alone something like this. And judging by your behaviour, you guys are way more experienced in these kind of things than I am. So, how is this even supposed to work? Well, we could simply enjoy each other's company for the time being and just see where that gets us. There's no need to overthink this. Easy for you to say. I mean, look, if I were to do things with Mariko, wouldn't that make you jealous? Wouldn't you feel left out? I believe something like that depends on your approach. I wouldn't mind watching, and I could always join you if you wanted me to. Say something like that with a straight face. I think I know what you're really worried about here, Shearer. Don't worry, we wouldn't make you feel left out. It feels like I'd be intruding on you two or something. Even though we're the ones who asked you to join us? I believe this calls for some cuddle times. That would be a good start. Oh boy. And hey, we already did this before, remember? You helped me get Marco warm. Yeah, but that was... Just imagine we're doing that again. Yeah, I will happily imagine just that. Thank you, Mariko. We could take turns. Let's get you warm first this time. If clothes start to come off, I'm gonna start skipping. Come on, Shiro, we won't bite. I swear, if my parents found out about this... Yep. I'm just gonna do this and skip through. Safety. think it's actually safe. Is your curiosity satisfied? You mean in regards to the book, or... Fuck. I should be the one asking that question. With you and Mariko, I feel like a goddamn pervert. How are you two so chill with with all of this is beyond me. Live a little and you get used to all kinds of things. Yeah, while we're already by that topic, how old are you two even? In reality, I mean. I've heard most of your conversations from earlier, so you're not as young as you appear to be, are you? Are you sure you want to know? This is something I'd like to hear about as well. I have a vague idea about my age, but I'm still unsure about the exact number. Well then. Mariko, you're 64. And I'm 15 years older than you are. Well, 16 now if you want to be technical. That makes me 80 years old. That's kind of mind-boggling, you know? So Mariko's an old grandma in stockings with the sexiest legs in existence, and you're an old geezer stuck in the body of a teenager. Technically, I'm not stuck anywhere. This is still my body. And to tip it all off, hell, we almost have our ages backwards. Backwards? I'm 18. If you were 81, it would be the same two numbers, just backwards. Get it? You're 18? Yeah. Still so young. If someone told me I'd get to hear something like that from you, of all people, this is something I need to wrap my mind around somehow. You guys don't act as if you were old geezers, at least. Well, how are we supposed to act? I don't know, more geezerly. Shira, honey, did you lock the door? Them scoundrels are all over the place. Wow, just wow. If it's any easier, you could look at us as vampires instead of old people. Even if we're not vampires. Aren't you? We're not out to suck anyone's blood, no. I guess I'll see for myself. Anyway, change of topic. Did you ever wonder why half of this book's pages seem blank? Well, it's been mostly handwritten. I always figured they simply didn't get to be filled yet. Why do you ask? These pages aren't actually blank. Is it invisible ink? They're not. The contents on these pages are simply warded with illusion spells. Oh, illusion spells. It took me a while to notice this, but... Wait, you're actually able to see something on these? Let me go get something to write with. I'll try to rewrite what I see. I'll be damned. Any idea what this spell does? From what I understand, unlike most of the spells in this book, this one doesn't send you back in time. It sends you into the future. Into the future? Wait, does that mean But would this really help us in any way? You said that we're unable to jump anywhere outside of the barrier, didn't you? Since the barrier itself is keeping time and space closed off from the rest of the world... Escape the barrier by sending ourselves forward in times when the barrier isn't there anymore. That was an interesting strategy, right? Could we send each other to a point in time where the barrier is already gone? Theoretically, but then we'd appear right next to an angry demon. Unless... maybe these spells work on different terms than the rest of them. Why would they be hidden to begin with? How long would it take you to learn such a spell? This one doesn't seem that complicated, surprisingly. It's actually pretty similar to the spell I've been using all along. So... we don't have much time left inside of the barrier anyway, do we? Do we want to take this gamble? Shit, you're right. You two are starting to go fuzzy and stuff. Alright then. If we're gonna do this, there's just one more thing I need to go and fetch. Ah, the soul stone. You hid it in the cold storage this time, huh? Wait, is that... yeah. They want us to take this with us just in case. Better to be safe than sorry. Thanks for thinking ahead about this, Marco. You have a lot of experience with these kinds of spells, right? If anything goes wrong, hell, it should be better than staying here and waiting for our time to run out. You don't like the idea of remaining here and making use of what time we have left? It would be nice if we had more of that time, you know? And I just said that. More time would be nice. Let's give this a try then. Oh yeah, it could be the potion. It could be the spare potion, couldn't it, Drag? You're right. But I think maybe, because we're only going in time, maybe it... I feel like it probably is the soul stone, just in case when we jump forward there is an angry demon that needs to be taken care of. Don't fuck this up. You'll get a kiss from me if you don't. Let's make that 2 kisses. You two know how to motivate a person. Hey, we do get the ending theme one more time. Hey, Mariko, wake up. We're here. Ah. Come on, get up. We're going to miss our stop. I'm coming, I'm coming. Hey! Hey, I know that. I know that. Why are we at the Hachiko statue? Is this the place? Yep, Shira said she'd be... Oh, there she is. Shira's blue now. Why are we in Shibuya? And clearly significantly further into the future, right? You made it! Sweet. I see you've taken a liking to the local fashion. Dude, you don't know the half of it. You look great, Shira. As always. Flatterers. To give you credit as well, you two look great yourselves. Is that the cafe you wanted to show us? Yep, they serve the best coffee and hot chocolate in existence. Oh, and hey, did you hear? People say that some kind of phantom thief is supposed to roam the streets today. I want to see them in action. You and your phantom thieves, Shira. Hey, there's a chance they're an illusionist. I am not missing out on something like that. Guess we'll be staying here for a while then. Is that yours? Wait, that's mine. Wait, did the three of us get the same message at the same time? An invitation? An invitation to what? Oh. Just gonna leave us on that, are you? Secret ending. Congratulations! There are no clues to be found in Marco's true route. Well, I assume that the third potion was probably involved here. Thank you for playing. Unlocked the secret ending. Yay! That is, in fact, the last one, and this is back around the loop again. Da-da-dum! Hey, look, it's complete! Finally. Alright then. We are, in fact, done. We learned more things. That was great. The only ending with an S. True, because it's a secret ending. I'm guessing, yeah, there's nothing else, is there? Oh yeah, that probably means all of the backgrounds are there now, right? Yep, there we go. We unlocked the last background. Looks like you two had the same thought on that one. Not so secret anymore, indeed. Alright, so we are in fact done. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked in the description box. The streaming schedule for the channel goes up both over here on YouTube in the posts tab of the channel, and also over there on social media. The next scheduled stream is Wednesday, 7 PM for more Pokemon Legends ZA, as we finish up the post-game stuff, maybe get into the DLC. We'll see how it goes. So, I'll see you then, or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. Oh, what about the results of the poll? The results of the poll... The results of the poll is apparently I get to pick a new Otome game. Which may or may not be next Monday, based on some things that I won't know until the weekend. It might end up being like the following Monday. But we'll see. You're curious what I'll pick? Do you want to know? Because I already know. I decided I'd like to play Hakuoki. Just because I've got Hakuoki SSL now, but I feel like I need to stream a route from the regular Hakuoki first, because otherwise the school AU is not going to make any sense for you guys. So... Yep, that's the Shinsengumi one. I have no idea if I'm going to go for a route I've played in other versions of Hakuoki, or if I'm going for one that got added in the later versions that I haven't played yet. Obviously I haven't played any routes in the Switch version at all. I just own several versions of Hakuoki at this point. But yeah. Anyway. I was ending the stream. Thank you very much for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.